Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Blackbull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Blackbull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Blackbull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, start trading Forex indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit BlueGuardian.com or BlueGuardianFutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.
Hey, good morning, guys. All right, let's go. All right, let me see what's going on with the charts over here. All right, so as you can see, this trade did not work out from last week Tuesday. I mean, with the big stop loss, it would work out, but we don't want to trade big stop loss anyway. It was pretty shitty for the whole day, the rest of that day. And then the following day, towards the ending, is when it actually went up. So that was some disaster trading right there. But looks like it wants to start moving now, so let's see where it's going. I'm gonna delete everything all over again, start from scratch. Alright, so I'm going to add in my daily zones for now. And then make them into 4-hour adjusted zones. Come on. Alright, so that's my daily zones there. Let's go to 8 hours, check it out, how it looks. Okay, so 8 hours, we can adjust it there. All this looks good so far. 4 hours. Alright. Alright, so we're coming into a sort of a rejection zone here. However, let's see what we have here. One hour is blue. Alright, so we have a channel here. Let me click this one and clone this one. So it needs to break below this and stay down in order to go down. Until then, if it does come back here, it's buy again. Now let's dissect this little area here to figure out where if it's going up or down in the next few moments. So as of right now, we notice it ranged over here, right? It ranged over here. So we have ranges here, here, here. Um, Not so much here, right? But previously this was a range, right? You had up, down in this box. Then it came here, retested it, came down, went up, break it, retested it, went up, and then rejected from here, back to the upside. Um, Let me adjust these on the 1 hour chart to be a little bit more detailed. There's a fake out. Alright, these look good. Those look good there. Alright, so let's dissect this area now. 30-minute. Alright, so it looks like we have a little 30-minute range here, which we will make that color. So my thoughts are it should come back down into this area here, this location here at some point, but first it must go to this one. Um, it already hit this top once, twice, and now it's struggling to go up. So it might end up pushing it towards it, maybe pop out a little bit and then start coming back here the rest of the day. Or just stay up there the rest of the day and range here. Am I bullish bias this morning? I think I am bullish bias this morning. Let's look at sentiment here for a second. Oh, crap. Alright, so let me go back this over real quick. I apologize for that. My head wasn't working this morning. Alright, so let's go to daily so you can see how this was done. Can you guys see everything right now? I always have some issue every week, it seems. Sorry about that again. Can't see your screen. Alright, anyway, let me finish this analysis here. Let me write it in the chat real quick. Sorry about that. In case the people are on Facebook and stuff, you know. Alright. So on the daily chart, this is your support resistances, and I initially started drawing this up here. So I drew this in right here. This one was drawn right here. All the closing points, right? The immediate closing points. Then I went down to 8 hours, adjusted it here, adjusted it, adjust all the yellow boxes. Then I went down to 4 hour, adjust them again. So as you can see, they were adjusted here again, getting closer and closer to the 4 hour. Then I usually come to 1 hour and do a final adjustments where everything lines up with the 1 hour chart. So now we have a daily support resistance that matches up and lines up with the 1 hour chart to divide the market up into sections. Um, and as you can see, each section is valid because it ranged here before, then it came range here and respected the area here and here. Went back up and stayed up. It ranged over here previously. Now it's coming back in here, possibly to range again, right? Or even break through. But maybe a range again. Looks like a range again because market has been trying to stall um, until interest rate comes out, right? So market is trying to stall till interest rate comes out. Then it's probably gonna range here between this zone now for at least a day or two. Alright, so let's go to 5 minutes, 15 minutes now. Um, so on 50 minutes we have this line here. I don't know if that makes any sense. No, it does make sense. Let's go to 5 minutes and figure out what's going on here. Even in 5 minutes, I guess in 5 minutes we would have to take this as the range here. Um, yeah, this would be the range that needs to be broken out of. Right, so it needs to break out of here to come to the next point here, which is up here. I was going to look at sentiment, which I didn't get a chance to. Alright, so let's look at sentiment here to figure out where gold stands. So as you can see, almost all the brokers here are selling gold. So therefore, most retail traders are selling gold, and since the whole time it's been selling, gold has been going up, right? So gold is still in a bullish momentum because it's getting enough sellers for the hedge funds to buy from. A continuous flow of liquidity to the upside. Alright, so let's check the EA now. So we have buying here at the moment. So USD is buying at the moment. Gold is buying at the moment. I would prefer to have USD selling in the moment. Sort of like how this section happened here. So these gray arrows or light blue arrows, these gray ones, gray looking arrows here is when everything is bullish over here and the USD is bearish at the same time. So at this particular point here, it was bearish and it sort of created that momentum to go up. As of right now, it's bullish, so it's not giving any additional confirmation. I am experimenting with some new entry systems here. This should have been an entry right here, which is right here, right? This first arrow here should have been an entry, which is this one, and then it came down here, broke, retested. So this first blue arrow here would have been an entry right here. But the EA hasn't traded all night, so it traded last night. Yesterday here, it did a small buy. Last night it did another small buy here. No, actually, I did a buy there, a manual buy, based off of the data here that I was reading on the chart. It worked out pretty well actually. Went right away into profit. What I was looking at this particular point is that I was looking at this data here, selling. This data here is bullish, 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 and bullish. Right, so I had 5 points of 5 checkpoints where it confirmed that this was gonna go to the upside in this particular moment in time, which is these gray arrows. So these gray arrows are up. It means everything is bullish in that particular moment. Doesn't mean long term, just in that moment. All right, so let's go back to trading view here. So this is holding the range that we drew in. All right, now it's holding the range. That's a good thing, I suppose. Let's see. Let's check the news. So 8:30 we have core PPI. Okay, so we have a lot of news coming. Some aggressive news too. So let's see what's gonna be happening here. Changing the price of finished goods and services. So it's been neutral all this time. There might be a change of well, last month. I'm guessing price would have changed a little bit because of these tariffs coming in and being active now. All right. So maybe it'll run 9. Because if it runs away from the 9 like this, then it's gonna come back to the 9 at some point over here and never get the stop loss, and then at that point we can move it up to this point here. Because last week what I did was this. But either way, this would be the safest area. Because if it wants to stop us out, it's gonna stop us out either way. It's just that it doesn't have to take a big stop loss. So how do we take this entry? We are waiting for and we go to 15 minute and confirm a break here as well. All right. All right, now I'm gonna paste this analysis in here. All right. Okay. Ah, sorry. Clone. Let's see what's happening here. You see this line here? This would be the center deviation line. Um, it's been holding very well here, very well here, very well in this particular area, and then very well here. So if it does come down, it might be bouncing off of this line back to the upside, or breaking and retesting this line. So it breaks down this range here. It's gonna retest this line before it actually comes down to this area, or not even at all. It might just come to this area. Alright, so I'm gonna put in this 5 minute support resistance here as well. Um, 1 hour. I think it's just absorbing this low volume over here. Let's check the volume there. So that's where it was started, and that's where it ended. Right, so it's just absorbing this volume point section over here. It looks like. Let me mark that with something else, different color. Mint green, lime green. That's considered a volume absorption location. So this is the volume that previously pushed this market down and kept it down, right? So if it breaks this volume location, then it's going to continue up. But if it rejects this volume location, it might continue down. So as you can see, this 5 minute range here is the volume box that has already been filled, right? So that means if it ranges here for a little bit longer, it means some sort of volume is being accumulated there. Okay, so this is the starting point of this volume. From since here to here, now you have from here to here. This is the lowest volume area. So if it does push down, it's going to push down to this location here, which is now this area. All right, so we have a volume area over here, a low volume area over here, and a low volume over here. Previously on the down move, this was the low volume area. On this particular up move, this is the low volume area. So if it breaks down here, then we're looking at location here. Well, so far it's quite bullish, so it might continue up. Especially if I keep buying it right now, since inflation is going to be going up, um, gold is going to be bullish. At least until the next interest rate date. When is interest rate coming out? Is it next week, I believe? Right, so next week we have interest rate news. It means market might range the rest of this week, or at least go up the rest of this week in order to do a push down next week and then push back up, depending on how the interest rate change. So the interest rate increases, um, it's gonna push down, of course. But if it stays the same, it's gonna continue to go up. USDJPY. Let's see here. You trade USDJPY. All right, here. Let me. I don't usually trade USDJPY, only gold, but why not take a look? Here. Let me copy this link and put this in the chats. And this is the gold analysis that I just did here. So the yellow, as you can see, is always the daily. The blue is always the hourly trend lines. Green is the mint green. There is going to be volume boxes. And the magentas are going to be, not magenta, indigos are going to be anything below 30 minutes. Alright, so let's see USD JPY. Just for play, I don't trade these, so but let's see if the analysis is going to be the same. It's going to be a similar analysis, right? So from a daily perspective, has been going down, right? You want to draw in your nearest support resistance here on your daily. Let's mark it out to yellow. This is your nearest over here. Where could it possibly go? It would be here. Where could it possibly go? If it breaks out of here, it would be here. Right, then we're going to go to 8 hour and adjust these completely here. So based on our 8 hour, this is good. Let's put it down like that. This is let's move this up a little bit like that. Probably move this down a little bit as well, like so. All right, now we go to 4 hour and do some more adjustments. So this looks good. That looks good. This looks good there. And let's check this one out. This does not look good. So we need to adjust this. Okay, so we have order block here where market really pushed away from when this order block was filled, was created, right? So once it was created, the order block was filled and it pushed off. So that's the reason this pushed off over here. All right, so now let's go to hourly. Right, so now we would essentially be looking for buys above this, sells below here. Right, now let's look at the EA, see what we have here for USD JPY. Oh, hold on. Template. USD JPY. Now I have to verify to make sure I didn't have the wrong template on. So USD JPY had a wrong template on. No wonder it wasn't giving any more buy signals from this point on. Alright, so this thing looks like it's punching up here to take out this what do you call it? This stop loss target. Just going down. Let's go back to gold. Five minutes. Alright, so we have 50 seconds here to see if this breaks out or not. Of this this indigo box here. Alright, so USD JPY is selling. Let's see here. The thing says USD is buying. So if USD is buying heavily and gold is buying heavily, it means that this could be potentially a fake out. And it's gonna get pushed back down here. Alright, so I'm looking at this data here because when this data is selling very strong and these are buying very strong, it actually runs kind of like how this ran here and this ran here, continuous. But when it's opposite, whereas the dollar is buying the same as the gold is buying, it's gonna fake out. That's what I've paid attention for the past few days. So USDJPY is currently strong. It's currently bearish. RSI is bearish. Um, don't worry about this average RSI. The average data here. Don't worry about that. It would be this data here and this data here. But dollar is bullish at the moment, so that's why it's gonna hold this from coming down. It's gonna stop this from coming down because of the dollar being overall bullish. Bull means more sell. Okay, so yeah, this should USD is going up. So that means that's what's causing this to go up over here and halting. That's why it's going so slow to the downside. Because dollar is overall bullish still. So this 5 minute did not break out. What is your risk ratio trading gold? My risk ratio, to be honest, I have not figured it out as yet. I do trade high risk trades. Um, I try to make right now the EA is currently about 10 pips. Um, but overall, as you can see, the trade goes about roughly 50, 60, 100 pips. It's just that gold is so very freaking wishy-washy. Unless you get it right on this trend here, you are going to get screwed. So if you're on time and you catch the trade right here, then your risk becomes smaller. But if you catch the trade here, your risk becomes bigger because you're putting a stop loss here, right? Or even here, then it gets stopped out and then it goes. So that's the thing with the risk. I haven't figured my risk out completely as yet. It's just that I'm accustomed to trading higher lot sizes. You know, I've noticed these two horizontal lines has been here forever, and they are not moving. Um, and that's because you see um, the moving average was flat at this point here, which then expanded this horizontal line to this location, which is here, and this location, which is here. So it sort of drew out a range that is not allowed to trade in. So now that the EA is not going to trade this area here until it gives a trade above here. It should give a signal in the breakout area that I currently have, or it's going to have to wait until it comes all the way down here to give a sell. But more than likely, if it does give a buy signal, it's probably going to be a good buy signal. So it's still waiting for reply. Oh, for the on the EA, the indicators I'm using there, um, those are not EAs. I mean indicators actually. It's just a group of custom calculations I'm using. This is based on correlation. So this is reading all six charts. Their RSIs, bullish or bearish. This is reading all six charts as well. Not all six charts. This is reading only this particular chart, but all the time frame, every single time frame. And it's just basically telling me a gauge that based on all the time frame, it's more bullish than bearish. Um, the buy strength and the sell strength is based on um, the 60 strategies, 50 strategies I have in here, and the 120 indicators, and they're calculated in a specific way. So it's telling me bullish or bearish strength. Now, this data here is based on correlation only, so it's just telling me what all these dollars are doing here. These dollar pairs is basically telling me where they are currently. Are they bullish, bearish? Over here in the bottom left, it tells me what these six charts are doing. The six gold charts. So as of right now, between the six, not six gold chart, the three gold chart and the three silver charts, um, it's basically telling me that it's basically telling me here that from a bar by bar perspective, they're either bullish or bearish. The EMA perspective is either bullish or bearish. Um, and total sell and total bull arrows represents these red arrows here and these blue arrows here, right? So basically, this means that currently all the charts, all six of these charts are going bullish when you see the blue arrows. When you see the red arrows, it means currently all six of these charts are going bearish. And so therefore it provides a little bit more momentum, as you can see when the red arrows do come out, they come out pretty good. Um, so if there's a down move, then when you start seeing red, then it's gonna come down continuously, at least for the 20, 30 pips. So as of right now, we're seeing more blues than red. So right now we're seeing more blues than red, as you can see here. It resets for every hour and starts a new count. So for the past hour, the past 14 minutes, we had more bullish correlation than bearish correlation. But at the same time, remember dollar is bullish. So as you can see here, when it came up to this breakout area, it never broke out because the dollar is still bullish over here, which is gonna push the gold down even though it's bullish, and even though it's bullish here as well. So until this parameter reaches um, the same parameter as these, so these two are saying sells. This one also needs to be saying the opposite. It needs to tell me that the dollar is selling for this gold to go up. All right, I gotta get some coffee and have some breakfast. I'll be right back. Let me go get some coffee. You gonna trade now, Angie?
I traded last night. It didn't work out. I don't want to talk about it.
I need to see how you're doing analysis.
No, actually, to be honest, I don't think I did a good job analyzing last night. That's the problem. Because last night, I don't know. I don't think I did it up to par. I think I just took a trade just to take a trade. I didn't do my usual long time analysis. I just took a quick look instead of actually taking time. Look at this. Look. Remember what I said? Remember what I said to you and Mom?
No.
Okay, look, I told you guys, look, weekly and daily. this would come up, and she was like, "Oh, I took it." But then I was like, "No, it's gonna make another green bar, and it's gonna want to overtake this entire red bar." Look what it did. It did exactly that.
Oh, okay. You should trade that next time.
I don't. I'm like, what the hell? I could have traded this whole thing.
This thing is still bullish over here. So I need this to flip sell
It's because it was in a range. I couldn't
In order
trade
to
that
sell.
entire bar.
in order to buy this.
Oh, man.
If you guys have any more questions, let me know. Okay. Is anyone in any trade at the moment? Sells, buys? What are you guys doing? What are your biases? Maybe Nezra can pop out the chat. Maybe, is it possible? No. Nice. Thinking right down. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Alright, so it's starting to drop here a little bit. Maybe this might actually come down further while this decreases. And then once it starts selling, then we can actually look for that buy to break out of there. Because as you can see, the volume has been going bullish all morning here. Is it possible it's coming down to 200 or the 5 minute? I mean, this would essentially be a nice trade to enter from the bottom here, a buy trade. So once it breaks this red line, back start going bullish like this, then it would be a good buy because it likes to just touch it once and then test the other side and touch it once and test the other side. Kind of like this. Right, so it touches it here, rides it a little bit for the uptrend, and then comes back here, touches it. Now once it shifts back to the upside, then that could be a nice buy. But right now, it's both these here are aiming to the upside like this. The 200 EMA is angled to the upside. The 5 minute 1000 is, 5 minute 200 is also angled to the upside. So I am still bullish bias due to that. So I think it's just coming to test this area, test this region. We have a daily high there. We have a 4 hour, 4 weeks ago high there as well. That's a nice little drop. All right, but we're still in the no trading range in any case, right? If it breaks out of here and retest it, then we can possibly sell it. I'm gonna be right back here. What could be the impact of the news in your trading plan with gold? I think the news is gonna come once the news comes out. I think gold is gonna be going up. News is coming out in 3 minutes. I don't really care too much for the news, to be honest. I just want to see where the trend goes today. Well, I'll be right back. And I'm back. Looks like nothing happened there for the news.
Nope.
It just did a swing up and back down. Let's see what the EA says here. Alright, you see how the how this sort of neutralized now? They're about almost the same. Whereas this is neutralized. This is pretty close to each other by 100, but it's still bullish. This is also still bullish. So if this changes, it's going back to buys. Never mind. I was hoping this was going to start turning into sells. But you see here the bands, the Bollinger Bands, Keltner Bands combination, they are flattening out. So, and then the 200 EMA here is also flattening out. It's almost like a horizontal line. So that tells me we still have to wait for 930 now. To see an actual move coming in. But the high volume is in now. Let's confirm that after 30-minute chart. So on the 30-minute chart, this is your volume bar, right? So this will initiate the move for today. So is it gonna push down or start going up? You did some analysis, Angelina?
Trying to.
What do you think of the market right now?
It's probably not going to go up any higher.
Right.
It keeps resisting in this area. And I already reached the previous high.
Daily.
Okay, the market's highest point.
Did it reach its highest point already?
Well, I mean,
You sure about that?
oh, what do you see?
No, I'm just trying to see what you're saying, if it's reached its highest point or not.
Oh, okay. What do you guys call it? All-time high? All-time high. Well, technically, yeah, I mean, it reached it. I don't know if it's going to go all the way to the top. I don't know.
Oh no, I didn't reach it yet.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't reach the all-time high. It's quite a ways to go.
I know, but trajecting
Right,
keeps
it's-
trajecting from this area where it would need to go higher up.
It's still 68 more pips to go. Not a lot, but you know. But yeah, this is also a volume location where the volume that actually moved this chart down here is where it's at right now. Right, but either way, it's a range.
Yeah.
Either way, it's just at the top of a range. Right, it's just that we dissected the range here in 4, and we want to trade the range in the lower time frame. Those 4 pieces. So right now we're waiting for a breakout in this little area to figure out if we want to come back down to the bottom of the range or push to the top of the range. Because market likes to just whipsaw the previous high, or go above it a little bit and come back down. So I don't know if today's bar might actually go above it. It looks like it wants to go above it.
Maybe.
But see, volume has been decreasing past 2 days. It decreased and it now increased again. So over here, if we're gonna be, because we're using M15 as an additional confirmation, we want to include this previous support resistance here as well. Look at this 30-minute chart. So if you look at the 30 minutes, you'll realize that there is no trade, right? Until there's a clean break, close above here or close below here, to really identify a trade. And show me what you did for your analysis. Let's see. Because I want to understand how you're doing analysis as well.
I did say that this would go all the way up here. I didn't know how to trade this entire thing. Couldn't trade this entire second half because this area here was the range.
Show me your lower time frame analysis.
See, this was the range. I think this was like a volume, but it ended up being a support and resistance. This is where I wanted to take the trade and it broke out. That's where I actually took my trade where I said, oh, I made back money. This was the trade. And I actually wanted to hold it, but Mom was saying, oh, maybe you should take profit. I might reject from here. It
did reject from there.
Oh, no. Yeah, it did, but then it went, back up like this.
Yeah, but how do you analyze your lower time frames? Your 1 hour, 30 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. How do you analyze those to trade? Because things happens there that navigates your area.
Well, before, yeah, I would do it on 4 hour and 1 hour. I would use Elliott waves, but I couldn't really use Elliott waves this time. I used a mixture of Fibonacci because I would just kind of use everything that would kind of point to one area, basically. I would use volume, like this volume, this one. I'd try to use this volume, get an idea of areas it could go to. I use trend lines, especially Mom's trend lines.
So where's your analysis for today?
Fibonacci.
So you wanted to take a trade today. What is your analysis?
No, I don't know yet. That's why, let me look. Mom doesn't have an analysis right away either. That's why I need to.
So I'm trying to teach Angelina to trade here. But I need to also understand that she's not just coming up with stuff either, because what she could be thinking is right, then might need slight adjustments in order to get it going even better.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't even know how I do it. Like this, like how I said, oh, this is gonna go up there, and then it did. I don't.
Because you speculated. That's called speculation,
Mm-mm.
right? Yeah, sometimes the speculations are right, and sometimes it's not.
Well,
And usually, most of those times, it's a good hunch.
no, but I did back it up with with previous information. That's why
No,
I
that's
was
what I'm
able to
saying.
do
You
that.
you predict a whole daily trend to the upside, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
2 days of trend.
Yeah,
How do you trade it? Is where the skill comes in,
yeah. I
right?
don't. Yeah, that's like
Other than
how I
that,
know.
it's just
I
speculation.
know. I don't know how to like put in a trade. I mean, I did think, okay, I'm getting breaks out here, this
Uh-huh.
area, and then I'm gonna be able to trade
That's why I
that.
want you to do some analysis so I can see how you're doing your analysis in order to determine a section of the market.
Yeah.
So, for example, this current section of the market, how would you trade it? How would you put parameters to create a trading scenario,
Well, oh yeah. I mean, right now I wouldn't
right?
trade it because it's going into like a mini range. It's stuck in one
No, but
spot.
I know I understand you wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade it either. It's just that what's next?
Yeah.
Analyze for what's next.
Yeah. I
Okay.
know that's what I'm trying to do.
Our dollar is still heavily buying over here. Gold is buying over here, and overall, it's still a buy. So because the dollar is buying at the same time that gold is buying, it's causing this to push range, to stay in a range. I really need to see this flip bullish. I mean bearish here, the dollar. Now, based on this data here, as you can see, um, this is when market is like out of sync. This area here is when market is out of sync. But when you see these blue arrows, it means market is in sync to the bullish side. Right? Of course, there's an end to everything, which you can visually see here. So maybe this is the end to this bullish move here. I'm not sure. Because as you can see, this bullish move happened at this point, right? The rate came up, and then after that, now it's struggling to stay above. Um, but this is where the high volume is coming in right now. So we have to see what happens here. If it breaks out and retests this zone here, then we can actually take a buy, and probably it's going to be a decent amount to buy. If not, it just might close doji today, right? You're just going to close above this zone. So I need to sell below here, right? So this is where the selling happened last time. It means if it breaks this zone, it's going to start looking for sells. Even if it comes down to this point here, it's not going to sell, because then it can come right back up and start going up heavily, right? So this determines my sell and buy zone. So anything above here is a buy zone, anything below here is a sell zone, and I have that over here as well, right? See, it's right there. So anything below here is a sell zone, anything above here, above this yellow line, is a buy zone. So based on this data here that I'm looking at, it would have only taken a single buy order right here. Since it crossed it, it would have taken a single buy order here, right? And then it would have to reset, but never got a chance to reset. So the next order should have been taken here, but it would not have taken this buy order, because then this would be a failure. So we have 2.16% up there, and we have 1.88% here at the bottom. So there's more seller involved in the market at the moment. There's some flat EMA here, so the 200 is currently flat at the moment. Hence, these lines readjusted here now again. So that means it's not going to trade this whole range at all. Which, as you can see, it would make perfect sense to not trade the whole range at all. Alright, so initially I thought this was the volume bar. Now I can clearly see this is the volume bar. Right? Compared to over here, this high volume location, this is the high volume coming in now. So it's gonna be probably one like this. If you see a volume bar like this or like this, it's above this one here. Right? So anything within this range here. This is this one right now at this moment. Right, so we have the high volume state coming in. So we need to see where this particular 30-minute closes. If it closes above or below. And then try to work out where the trend goes from there. Based on the lower time frames. Because for example, as you can see here, the high volume came in bullish here, but then it went strong bearish, wiped everyone out that entered buys, and then went up. Right? It took everyone who entered buys in here during this range, took everyone out, and then went up. But the volume came in at this bar, this bullish bar. And let's see here. So this volume came in on this particular day. Over here, on the bullish side, and it went up to cut these sellers. And it came down. Started breaking down over here. At low volume. So if this goes up here and the volume decreases, then we can expect a down move to this side here.
could actually pull back down to two possible areas.
Hey, what are those possible areas?
Okay. Hold on. Oh.
Turn on the monitor. You have to bring your chair into the
I'm just gonna look and look.
Oh no, that probably was me. Oh no, no, you won't.
Jive is no longer.
What do you mean? I leave it loud on all the time.
Okay, anyway, move on. We have a stream going.
No, you wouldn't believe it. Remember I said it was gonna overtake this entire red bar?
Yeah.
Did. Literally, this bar formed.
Yeah.
It is
No. Look, I kind of took my vitamins. Huh?
Yeah. Well, you're in a cell right now.
No, I'm not.
You're in a
I'm
cell.
not in anything.
You're in a cell.
Already?
Yeah, that thing.
Are you in a cell?
Well, I had a pending order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might go down actually.
It went to this green box. That's all.
So Annika had a pending order up here. It's now in the cell.
But it doesn't mean I'm gonna keep that. So I just had a pending order.
She just had a pending order.
Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead this name.
Alright, so as you can see here, guys, this 5-minute trade is not working out yet. But we couldn't say that the cell is not working out either because the cell nor a buy is here available at the moment. So if we wanted to take a sell for a short position,
Because it never took the bonus.
You want the chair?
so if you want to take a short position here, it would be the same principle here. You wait for a 5-minute bearish bar. Bullish or bearish bar to close above or below. And then once the 5-minute breaks out, we want to confirm a 50-minute breakout as well. Right, same principle here to enter the sell trade. Take profit probably should be different here. So this was the move to the upside. Okay, so this looks like it's gonna come push down here. Actually, it's probably not going to sell. Probably gonna push down, take this liquidity, and go back up. So just be careful if you do sell there. Because there's some liquidity here, right here, that is gonna want to come down, dip, absorb, and then go up. As you can see here, it touched the upper line here, but never actually touched the bottom since, right? Whereas over here, it came, touched it, and then touched it here, and then now touched it here. So at some point, it has to come and touch this line here, right? Maybe it can be right here, which makes sense, actually. Because it is factor right here. So let's look at this here. Right, so previously price went up to 1.618 exactly here, and now price wanted to go up again, it would be going up to this location right here, right, 1.618. However, um, this down move was as long was 1.618 with this move, right? So it's a possibility this might actually come down here to make a third leg down, sort of like what do you call it? These things, the megaphone looking market. So it might come down to this point here. It's a possibility. Yeah, you just bought a coffee. Yeah. Is it hot? Alright, so the 5 minute broke out there. Let's see if it stays broken out. It's absorbing its liquidity right here at the moment. So if it breaks out and stays out, if it breaks out and goes back in with the green bar, then we know it's absorbing this liquidity here to go bullish. If not, then we can assume that if it ranges here now, it's going to push this straight down. But that's a high volume bar. Let me see what the EA is saying.
And they were saying that this coffee,
We're still seeing buy strength here.
this pot,
Mm-hmm.
you know, does the flavor.
We have
of the
neutral
coffee,
market
brings
here.
out the flavor of the
Oh,
coffee.
okay, that's interesting.
And we have strong buy strength here on the dollar.
Well, it
So
looks like
I
I
have
might
mixed
come down.
signals here.
Can we move it to the green box as I told you?
No,
What?
I took a trade last night and lost. Okay, don't want to talk about it.
No, green box. I told you to put
The
the
volume
green
is
box.
down here as well.
I don't have your green box,
It's
okay?
testing the
I don't.
200 EMA
This one.
of the 5 minute
The
chart.
flower.
I don't have that.
Right, so
I
let's
forgot
not
about
get
that.
tricked into taking a sell either, because this can happen right here, where it rejects out of its 200 and keeps going up, right? As you can see, it's been doing that for a little while already. It's been respecting this 200 quite a bit, right? And let's check if it's in an angle. So it is in an angle to the upside. So the probability of this rejecting to the upside here now becomes likely.
Oh, what happened with the 8:30 news came?
Nothing.
Nothing, it just whips out.
I'm so tired of
Not even a big whips
daily
out.
predictions. I make daily predictions. And
All right, so if the next bar closes, 5 minute bar closes bullish,
Okay.
we can actually take an early buy.
Okay, so we did this. This thing here.
I mean, it could be starting itself a new buy trend.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I probably am saying that. It's good
Yeah,
to-
when it comes down to do the retails, I'm gonna enter the buy. I mean, yeah.
Just, yeah, like I said, it could go down to two areas.
Let me start the stream here.
Let's go see if this is
Oh, yeah. Got this up there. That's something.
okay.
Yeah, most people are selling it right now, saying, oh, buy.
but you can tell coffee has a natural flavor system.
I know.
No, but not with that much. I understand what they're saying.
Oh yeah, I put condensed milk.
Coffee's flavor.
So we used to do sarcastic flavor this whole time.
No, but it does the way it's brewing the coffee. It brings out the flavor of the
Yeah.
coffee. Out.
Yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, there's a flavor.
It's like wine flavor maker. Okay, so
That would make sense though. Like right now, they're all saying, "Oh yeah, it's buy, you buy, you buy, you buy," and it's going to buy, but it actually has to pull back, go down first to continue the trend. It's gonna screw over a bunch of people that are gonna want to either sell, or maybe their seller is gonna start being in the market, and then it's gonna go pull back up to continue its trend.
uh,
Alright, it looks like it absorbed this liquidity here, this area.
okay, so okay, it's actually or not because remember that when it goes, it doesn't. It is just liquids after itself. Because there's one here left.
I just have to figure out what to do with my lines or my boxes so I have the proper parameters to take trades.
Yeah, I put it on the 9 yesterday, but I never took it.
How do you figure out how to prioritize lines and boxes?
For
By the time frames.
Oh,
So the farther away the time frame, the bigger the take profits, the bigger the distance part. The lower the time frame, the closer the distance is apart.
okay.
And so they have to start breaking the lowest time frame boxes first. But at the same time, the lowest time frame should be 5 minute, 30 minute, 4 hour
Okay.
daily. That's what I'm using at least. I'm using 5 minute, 30 minute.
I mean, I base it up mine off 1 hour, 4 hour, which are pretty well spaced out, of course.
And it depends on how accurate the lines are.
oh yeah, I got out of my cell
I see.
because it went closer to it.
Right? Because accuracy matters.
Right.
How do you confirm that they're accurate?
Past.
Okay.
Which they are pretty accurate, so I guess I don't have to worry about that.
Alright.
Is anyone going to buy?
I don't know if anyone is in any trades yet. But we're still waiting. This needs to close above this 9 now. Similar to how this was behaving. Then it closed above to 9 and then it continued up for a little while. This particular case, if it closes above to 9, it's not going to continue for just a little while. It's going to continue up all the way. Like that. But then you see how this closed above to 9 and then it came right back down. So we have to be careful with that. But the fact that it did this absorption maybe is what gave it this fuel to go up like this. So we also need to consider this line here.
Oh, dollar's doing a pullback up or starting its uptrend because it's rejecting from the weekly of the 200. I'm not sure if it's doing a pullback or it's done with its downtrend.
It's a dollar. That's monthly chart.
No, this is all the higher time frames, and this is the weekly.
Um,
I don't know if it's going to go to the 200 of the daily and then reject, or is it just going to keep going up because it's making lower highs on the range. So basically, it was a range, and now it pushed off from the range, passed through the range, went to the liquidity, and came back. When it came back, obviously, it doesn't want to do range anymore, so it's going to be making it a lower high, and that's what's doing right
it might
here.
go lower high. It might break through the bottom.
You see, like this. Um, yeah, like this. So that means that you might want to go up because they can't crash the dollar.
They can.
It's not good for them.
A crash doesn't mean a crash. It has up to that lower range to go down
No, of
without
course.
being a crash.
Yeah, but when does the range end?
Right at the bottom there. At the bottom of the range.
You see, this was what's that called? Speaker.
Yeah, the speaker is not completed.
No, the speaker was already. You see, the speaker. Maybe he wants to come out of the
1,
speaker.
2, 3. It's only 3 waves inside of the speaker. The speaker has 5 waves.
Oh yeah, I have a.
But this is the 3 months.
I have a question.
It looks like a speaker on the 3 months. No, let's look at it on
The
Wait.
monthly.
the. You can see the speaker very well on the 3 months, but okay. Let's look at it. Was it a speaker?
It looks like a fake out, and then a fake out to the upside, and then pushing down to the bottom of the range.
Mm.
That's what it looks like a monthly chart.
Oh yeah, that's why I was about to ask. Like, well, I see it on the 30-minute chart at least, but you can also see it on other time frames, to the 50, because on the 30-minute it tested the 9, went up, then it.
What are you talking about?
Okay, no, not good. I'm just saying it went down here right on the 9, went up, but then it crossed the 9 to then touch the 50. It went up.
What are we talking about?
I'm
The
just,
dollar?
no, I'm just asking if gold
Mm.
would then, after touching the 9 and touching the 50, wouldn't want to make another touch down to here or the 200.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know.
Depends.
Check your time distance.
Time distance.
Like this.
It depends if there's 4-hour reason. If there's anything stopping you from the high time frame.
So you want to check time like this, Angie. You grab a line from low to low.
Okay.
Low to low. Low to low. So you see the average size
Mm-hmm.
is about this. Right? So now you grab this line, and now you can start measuring a time distance of that EMA you're talking about.
Okay.
Right? So for example, this EMA that you're saying here, it touches here, it touches here, it touches here. If you check the distance between them, the touches happens there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now if you move it here, the next estimated touch is going to be here.
Oh, okay.
And if you put this bottom here, the next estimated touch is going to be here,
Okay.
right? But as you can see, it just touched it right here before it finished reaching that point.
Yeah.
So now that it touched it here, it may go again,
Right.
right?
And now you do that in the
And now you
beginning.
do that again, right? From this point, you have to redraw the line here because the touch changed the distance.
Yeah.
Do that again. You put that there. The next estimated touch is going to be here, which as you can see, touched there,
Yeah.
right? And same thing, because they were accurate, next estimated touch is going to be here, which as you can see, touched it. And then the
Right.
volatility dropped.
Then now let's see when it's gonna touch. She's asking about when it's gonna
Oh
touch.
yeah, because
now.
it went on the 9, then it went on
Oh,
the
what time
50.
frame are you looking at?
I was looking at the 30-minute because I was seeing that, so I was curious.
Okay, so 30-minute 9.
'Cause
30-minute 9 is struggling too.
oh yeah, it went on the 9 and then it went on the 50. I'm asking if it's then going to cross those two because it just touched those two. Went to 9, 50, and then now I'm wondering if it's going to go down below it or to the 200 in 30 minutes.
I think the market is dead for the day, to be honest.
No, I'm not saying for today. I'm not saying
But,
today. I'm asking.
yeah,
How much
so-
of it ran already?
So let's see here. It ran quite a bit already, and the EMA looks like it's exhausted. It's tired.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do that. A test here. You do that. You see the EMA is now broken, Angie.
Mm-hmm.
You see the EMA broke this trend line.
Yeah.
So if the EMA broke this trend line, what does that tell you? The EMA does not have strength anymore,
Yeah.
and so therefore you're entering a range market.
Yeah. I know it's a range right now. But
Alright, so we can't.
I can see.
Sorry,
I
use that
predicted
data.
this sell. That's why I had put the pending sell there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it's gonna sell too. I guess we just have to watch.
Well, the range was happening here. We already knew it's going to be a range, and then when it broke out, it turned into a bigger range.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's true.
Alright, guys, we're still waiting for a trade here. No trade happened yet.
Oh wait, you're unmuted, right?
No. I mean, yeah, I'm muted.
You're just checking.
Wait,
Alright, I'll be here up until like 9:30, 9:45.
well, it can wanna come to 20, 29, 28 or 29, 23 up to there ish, and then
Yeah, that's what I was.
So 9:28 is valid because of the fact that it's a volume area, low volume area.
oh okay.
Right, so it's a liquidity
So
area.
I'm gonna put alarm in that.
Yeah, that's why I have.
What price did I say?
Oh, so you were saying
29,
29, 23,
29, 20.
28, and then 29, 23. Yeah, that's why I was telling Jet earlier. I have these two areas it could possibly go
And-
down to.
20.
Alright, so it's actually come and fill this box at the bottom here.
Yeah.
8 hours.
Yeah.
Because of the 8-hour liquidity.
There's a 5-minute
Yeah.
liquidity here. That's where you see it punched up.
Yeah. 8-hour liquidity.
Well, that's so fascinating, though. We came to the same conclusion.
Yeah,
in,
because
like,
you can
different-
see
different ways, I
different.
guess.
I have a bunch of liquidities on my 5-minute and the 30-minute chart as well, but it's
Mhm.
that.
Mm.
But when you look at it from the higher time frame, because all those little tiny liquidities make a big liquidity, a whale,
So
which is
8
the
hours
8-hour.
here. As you can see, this 8-hour bar needs to be a small bar. It means the rest of the day is dead.
Why is yours different? Let me see yours.
So you see, what we want to be looking at here is this.
Oh yeah, this liquidity.
So if you look at the 8-hour chart, you have this. Wait, okay. I have this move
To
up,
back myself again. And
this move down, this move up, this move down, this move up.
Look at these were like going at the same time.
Right. So if
They were tricking me.
this is just theoretical, of course, not prediction. But if we have a 5 wave coming in here on the
And I
8-hour
was looking
chart,
here. Look, you see? Retest. You see?
Yeah.
30 minutes was retesting.
we want to be able to see this pullback happen the same way again
I'm like,
for it to
it's a
continue
buy.
up again.
Okay.
If it's not continue up, not sure.
So, I didn't know my cell was coming, so I was like, okay.
Actually, you know what? It's actually works
But
out
either
the
way,
I
we have
think
1,
that's
2,
actually
3
a good
small bars
pattern
here.
to memorize.
We might
Okay.
have
Well, I don't know
1,
if it's a
2,
pattern.
3 bars here as well.
Yeah.
It's
Before
just
it,
the fact that
it
it's
starts pushing
testing
down or
each
pushing up.
indicator at a time, one at a time, like 9, 50, then 200.
Oh yeah, that's the one I told you.
Yes, that would
So it's visually remember.
Oh, yeah.
So if it needs to,
Maybe that's why I remembered it now.
yeah. If it needs to, I have a nice silver there. I got out because it was under somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is, whenever it goes to each indicator, reject, to go to retest, and it goes back to the other one, retest, go to retest.
I have no text right now.
But it comes to same thing. I did have a vibe, but then I was doing this.
I'm so sleepy. I feel like I didn't sleep all night.
Don't forget. Oh, yeah, you eat.
But you didn't drink coffee.
I did.
I know what's in your stomach, or you know what's in your stomach.
My shoulder was killing me. Baby laid on my shoulder last night and it's now hurting me crazy.
Every time we come to this channel, it's ranging, for God's
Yeah.
sake.
These two days are supposed to be the moving days.
Yeah.
They ended up becoming ranging days.
Guys, just take it out, put your stop loss somewhere far away, and wait it out to just 8 hours thingy.
Everyone is selling.
Yeah?
The whole world is selling it.
Oh, okay.
Everyone
Well,
else
it's
is
a
selling.
temporarily sell. Anyway.
Well, yeah, I did market a trade over here for them.
Because you can't buy, it's on top of a thingy, you know. So you have to wait, and then you can buy.
Yeah, it's a daily support resistance here, but I was hoping that I was thinking that it can break this daily support. So if it breaks the daily support, Barclays is nice strong bullish.
Because my pending order was last night right here, which is 29, 24-ish. Because I have to put it really, really close up, you know, so it can pass through it to take it. So it never took it, my pending buy, in order to go up. So it's gonna come down to this 25-ish area on top of a 4-hour liquidity. So I was thinking there I was gonna take the buy, but this guy never came.
Let's see what happened to this. How did it come out? Positive, negative. PPI came out negative, like as predicted. And this was gonna be negative because of the inflations and price changes.
What's it called? Resistance is the word I was trying to come up with. Couldn't. I called it singing. Oh look, it's range here. Yeah. Yeah, look. Did you look over here? It's range.
Where?
This is considered range or no?
No,
It
it has
says
to be the
below
50-50 zone.
Oh.
As long as 60% is gonna keep going. Well, the possibility is present.
Oh, okay. Well, even if it's a strong buy, we still can buy 29.35 ish, because what happens is there's this blue liquidity, 30-minute liquidity there, so we still need to be patient up to there to buy.
See, the way we're looking
Which
at
I'm
it
gonna
here
put
is
alarm
that
right now.
if we are selling the market, then we are with these guys that has been losing the whole entire bullish market.
No, I'm not planning to sell forever. I'm just planning to sell for temporarily until it comes to my buy plan.
I was telling the streams.
Yeah, pending.
How to read this.
So are they selling?
sentiment.
Are they guys selling?
I don't know. I
over
don't think so.
So 29.36 is you have to put it.
And yeah, I have a temporary sell here, of course. I'm not against sell. So it's fine.
I'm gonna put my
It would make sense.
back
Yeah,
here
it's fine.
just in case.
Mm.
And then I'm gonna put my other buy. Depends on which one it decides to reject. And here, which one is it? Over here. You see? Or maybe it did it retest. Maybe that was it. But it did it so far away from it.
What retest?
This liquidity is like barely even didn't do much over here. And it's like, oh, there you go, I did it.
And that was a liquidity in the 5-minute chart.
No, this is a 30-minute chart.
Huh.
You see over here. This one. Anyway, that's what I'm waiting for. This one. Still ranging. Okay, I'm gonna go. Put my sneakers on. I have myself. Oh wait, I forgot to put a take profit on these. Because of this, you see my green indicator in J right there. So that's a good buy.
Let's see what's going on here.
Just the 4-hour one. Is it
This changed back to bullish. This changed to bullish. Dollar is still buying, of course. Hence, this range is still continuing to hold strength. Right. So because dollar is bullish, this is staying sideways. So gold is bullish and dollar is bullish. Hence, equals a range.
Yeah, gold was not really bullish either. It's just there.
I mean, they're mostly bullish. Not bullish. They're moving the same direction upwards. Right. Everything is still bullish in real time. Because this indicator, the EA is based on real time data. It's not predictive. It's just now. So when we read the data, we have to read it based on now information and apply it to price action. It's read it as an indicator, pretty much.
Okay. The silver. Oh, the silver's already gone. Our interest rate is coming next week. So you might want to just do this back and forth. Back of the one over. You get it? Yeah. Okay. Hey, that was a good one. It's good that I whispered.
I barely heard it.
Oh, you see, if you barely hear it, then somebody heard.
I was just focusing on it.
Oh, it's so funny when I say I was focusing on my burrito.
Why?
Yes, I agree.
I didn't hear you.
No one heard your joke.
No one heard my joke.
But I think I understood what you said.
Huh?
Oh my goodness. Market is super slow.
Super slow.
It's okay. At least we didn't trade today.
Well, I put south. Well, I didn't close any negatives, that's for sure.
We're
I
still
closed
waiting.
the buy, bit positive. I closed the sell with positive. Now I'm going to sell again until the buy. So. It's gonna be going up.
Does it drop?
No, my Bible has been fine.
Yeah. All right. I think now we can take a bite. Actually, let me see here.
It's still in its little mini range.
Oh no, never mind. It's still in range. The dollar is still holding it there. So the dollar is still holding it here, as you can see. When it was going up, it pushed back down. Going up, it pushed back down. Going up, it might push back down. And this would have been a buy entry here. If these two lines weren't here, you would have taken a buy here.
October 2025 is the launch date.
October 2025, they're launching CBDC in Euro.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
That means that dollar is gonna be like, well, they're announcing it, they're doing it, so we
Wait,
have
wait,
to
wait,
do
wait.
it too.
50 minutes.
We have to announce. We have to do it.
Alright, so 5 minutes about to close. In 3 minutes here, if it closes above this, then we'll look at the 5 minutes, the 50 minute to close here. See, 50 minutes already very big, so it's not gonna make it can't possibly go all the way up here with one bar. Right? The biggest bar it has right now is this bar here. So even if it went this size, then it's gonna come all the way up here, and then we'll be able to enter another buy.
You see, look at this. It didn't take it forward, but it went above it. So when are you supposed to do it?
Where's the box? I know.
You didn't take my pen anymore.
Okay. Virgin with the heart.
Oh, what's Roblox?
Nobody probably took a buy now.
Oh, so it's full bullish now on the robot, isn't it?
Yeah, we gave a buy trade here, but because the volume is volume ATR. So ATR, I have it at 1015. It's at 976 right now. Yeah, I'm gonna try this buy out and see what happens. I'm gonna put a stop loss below the 200 EMA.
You see, it is over here. This is it. That's why I stopped.
I put a 28
You
pip
see,
stop
if you look
loss
at the 1 hour,
for
1 hour made sense when it stopped here.
44 pip
This
take
1 hour
profit.
is still here.
This is the next daily, 3 weeks ago high. It's a risky trade because it didn't do the breakout yet and the confirmation yet. 5 minutes is about to close in 10 seconds. Bullish, strong bullish bar. So next 5 minutes, if it breaks back and closes inside here, then I'll close the trade. So now we have to do it for 15 minutes to close. So if 15 minutes close above here, then we're good for this trade here. And we can take this buy all the way up to this trend line. Not this one, but this trend line here. Which is actually 70 pips up.
I'm gonna take this.
So I'll do 60 pip takes profit there.
Do you have any orders? Oh, yeah. Let's take it down right now.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the bullish data here is very strong. Bullish data here is very strong. Is very strong here and here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 points where the bullish data is very strong. So 4 out of 5, right? Because dollar is also bullish. But currently in real time, dollar is bearish here and the EMA is bearish here on the bar by bar, right? So in the real time data, dollar is bearish in the moment, but overall is bullish here. Let's see, this close. 2 more minutes to go.
This thing didn't take my sell order. Look.
Actually, the robot did a great job drawing this range. Because the robot had the exact same range I have here.
Lower
So the EA would have taken profit already at 10 pip. But let's see what happens. Let's see, 15 minutes close, 15 seconds to go.
It didn't take my pending order, nothing. Just kept going.
Alright, so if next 15-minute bar comes and closes up here, then it's going to start pulling back to the downside. So if I have a take profit at 29.55, 29.55 should be proper take profit.
You take this liquid.
Why does this keep doing that? But for some reason, I think TradingView is deleting boxes I have and lines. It keeps disappearing.
So 29.55 should be here. So it was 44 pips. That was supposed to take. See, the volume here is separating quite largely. Let's see what happens.
Doing that.
5 minute. See the second 5. It broke out here. The second 5 minute bar actually open and close above the range. So this pulls back here, the 9 is breaking out of the range as well. So it can pretty much test the top of the range with the 9 and then go again. So if it pulls back and tests the 9 on the 5 minute here, then we can actually buy it again with a second entry.
This one buy, this one
So it might come all the way up here, roughly. So now we're in the trade, right? I think I entered up here. Or let me see where I entered. I entered current price here. That's where I entered. I'm going to put the stop loss right under the 50 because I know it likes to test the 50. This 50 linear weight and then go up again.
It's gonna punch through. Should have just left it. It's okay. Put up in here, but it's okay. Okay.
See, I should have taken my 10 pip like I programmed the AE to take, right? So the AE normally takes 10 pip trades right here when it's an autopilot. So it would have been out of this trade already. This is concerning with the dollar being bullish. It is a bit concerning because you might want to come back into the range. If it comes back into the range and closes in the range, then I have to close this trade.
I had a pending order there for sell. I thought it was gonna punch through, because it went to it, stopped at the tip, but then it punched through it. But I deleted it. But I entered the sell, and I saw the 1 minute was rejecting.
So 50 minutes has 9 more minutes to go. So let's see if it comes back up and pushes through. Because if 50 minute closes inside here, then we have a fake out, of course. And a fake out means we have to close our trade. Because based on the 3 minutes, it just look like a retest here. the EMA is breaking out, the price broke out, and then it's retesting to go again, right? So this 3-minute bar closes bullish, then I can probably enter another buy. It has closed engulfing bullish though.
I got it myself. It could be in the company, it seems like. Is it? That's cute.
Oh,
Just want to look this.
yeah.
Let's see if it's gonna come to the 61%.
It's just that I got scared because the sentiment is showing that everyone's selling
Oh,
and open.
yeah.
And that's why I got scared. I'm gonna it's just that that was my cell area.
Let's check the 2 minutes again. We need an engulfing bullish bar here. Alright, so we're still bullish here, 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 and here. Dollar is still holding strong bullish, so that's worrying still.
I'm gonna be spending this.
Alright, so it breaks this line here,
Yeah, I'm not trading. Yeah, I'm not able to trade.
which is this is the band, this upper band. I mean, this upper band here. So it breaks this, closes outside of it.
Jai, it's 9:56.
I'll take another
No,
buy.
he's not going.
Oh.
He's going to a night shift.
Remember, I'm going night shift.
Oh, yes, yes, I'm sorry.
I do have to go to the plumbing store now.
daily's only been 190. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? 190 pips. It's only been. Oh.
So it's giving another possibility of a buy trade here. Um, I'm going to enter that one additional buy trade that it gave for the same take profit location. So both of my buy trade is the same location here. My SL on the buy is let's see here. So I put my stop loss below the 50 EMA here. So there's a 50 linear weighted moving average. I'm just gonna trail my stop losses right below it because if the market starts closing inside of this range again, then I'm just going to manually close the trades out, even if it doesn't hit the stop loss. Right. So I'm gonna monitor this here. So if market comes back inside of this range, it means it might want to continue down. Right. So that's why my stop loss right here is valid. Right. So there's a stop loss there. Let me show the price. Okay. So the stop loss is 29.47.
Okay, you do a minute. No. Yes, it does.
And my take profit is going to be when it hits this line over here somewhere. Right, wherever it hits the line, that's where I'm out. Or above this zone. So anywhere above 29.55 or equal to. So around 29.55 is where I plan on getting out.
No, don't do that. I'm taking trades because it's in its own box. Yeah.
So we have the data still firmly bullish here, bullish, 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 bullish here, bullish here. Right? So we have a lot of firm bullish data. As a matter of fact, let me take a note of that. Oh shit, too much notes. All right, I'm gonna adjust my take profit to this target that we have here, the stop loss cluster, which is now 29.54.01.
I'm not sure how this is gonna be. Mhm.
So this ATR actually decreased in the past few days. So I'm going to do 9.50 again.
Okay.
And did you take any trades?
No.
Hi.
It's in a range area.
Where? What range area?
Wait, it's in a box.
Which box?
Okay.
4 hour, 1 hour daily
No,
box?
it's like both 30-minute and the.
She's talking
For
about
an
my
hour,
box
4
over
hour.
here.
Oh,
No, I
okay.
have my own
But
box.
that's oh.
I mean, technically, I have a parameter. Okay, I have a parameter.
Oh.
I'm not trading until it crosses that parameter.
Oh, okay. You sure the trade won't finish by the time it passes parameter?
I guess so. I might reach all the way to the
Oh,
top
the
over
trade
here.
started here.
Yeah. But as I'm saying, that's why I'm interested in finding out what your analysis is before you enter the trade. Because I'm trying to understand, is your parameter um, way too extended or not? How are you drawing your parameters?
Okay.
Right? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Well, I drew a box based off the top of the high.
Because when you draw your boxes oversized, um, those highs really don't matter sometimes. It's just a certain level. If you go through the different time frames, you'll see how the level is getting respected.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
And so the highs won't really matter because you don't want to limit yourself from a possible trade
Yeah,
that you could have taken
I understand.
by drawing an oversized box.
Yeah, I understand. It's just that even though it broke out from where it was kind of ranging, it's like could reject to where it's going.
So you see how this is starting to go continuously up. We have bear over here, bear over here. The dollar buys is decreasing from 200.
Robot took a buy.
Yeah, the buys that they gave here and the buy that they gave here, I took them manually because it wasn't taking it on autopilot. I had this number set to 1,000, so it wouldn't trade until it's 1,000. But the ATR decreased, so that's why I didn't trade it. But I took it manually.
A bunch of people are selling right now.
All right, so it's about to hit our take profit. If it jumps down slightly from this area, I'm going to close the trade. And maybe I should just wait. All right, I'll just wait. The volume is coming in here. The volume is coming in here as well. It's flipping bullish. This is still bullish. This is still bullish. Everything is still fairly good bullish at the moment. So I think we should be good for that target, for hitting that target. Let me go check the price action again. Is there anything that might be in the way? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and close my trade because of these support resistance right here. So you see right here is at this resistance area. There's liquidity right here that it could be absorbing to go down the same way it went down here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and close the trade there. All right, so I closed my trade. Because of a 5 minute chart, when I went back here into the past, this is where it rejected from. It came up, it struggled, and then retreated. Right, so this is a retreat area where it retreated last time. So this is supply zone or demand zone.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
the
supply
box,
zone.
the purple, you see?
Yeah.
That's the box.
So there's a rejection zone.
But-
This is where Annika had her pending sells as
Yeah,
well.
but the thing is, it might push it up because what happened is sentiment is saying everyone's selling, so I don't trust that area anymore.
Well, it may cause a rejection first before it goes up.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter what sentiment is saying, it can still sell massively before it goes up.
Mm.
Right? Alright, so if it does go up there, it's just gonna take its sweet precious time and go up. I mean, everything is bullish at the moment on the robot. Just keep an eye on this data here. You can go to my stream and keep an eye on the data. So if you see this data starts shifting towards the 100 number, and this data starts shifting towards the 100 number, then you might say, okay, it's slowing down. I need to get out for sure now. Almost. It's almost about to hit the take profit. Right, our take profit would have had 10 more pips to go.
Yeah, I think it's gonna go up now. I wanna buy. It's just the way it's going is like so stupid. If I started from here and I missed it, because my pending order was over here.
I see it came back down. It started trying to push back down.
Yeah.
Alright, so based on this, we had a key level here. And as you can see, market stayed above it. But based on the EA, we also had a key level here. Right, so as you can see, if we threw this out here, market came back down, tested this area, and went up. Which I should have seen that. Which was this point here. Right, so it came, tested this area here, and went up. Bam. So what it would have done is, when it drew this in, it would create a new key level here. And then once it creates this one here, this would become a new key level now. So now it has to break this line here in order to come down to be a sell. So anywhere in this zone, actually, right here.
Can't be a sell now because
No. This
everyone is
anything
down.
below this zone here would be a sell.
Yeah.
This can be still range, or maybe even go strong bullish. Because right now, the EA is very, very strong bullish still.
Yeah.
It says the dollar is bullish too, so it's slowing it down in that area. See, it hasn't even reached a take profit yet. 5 more pips to go. Sometimes it doesn't take these locations, just so you
Yeah,
know.
you should keep an eye on the dollar though, just in case. But we've
Yeah.
seen gold go the same as the dollar though.
So I programmed the EA not to take trades when it's going the same direction as the dollar, because those trades are less likely to run. Did you see over here?
But dollar's going 30 minutes down right now. Overall, it's bullish now. The dollar is rejected. Okay. That's what 5 minutes.
All right, you see how this distance here is decreasing here. Now if it starts flattening out over here, then it's gonna might want to turn back down. Just be careful with that. So I closed my trade over here already. Right there is where I closed my trade. Actually, not even 30 pip, 27 pip, I think it took. Alright, so let's see if this next bar here is gonna spike out. The 9 is still in a sharp angle, so we should be fine to continue pushing. Theoretically. We are still bullish. You see the tick volume here is not holding up either. It's making lower highs. So this here made equal high, well, a little bit higher high, but the tick volume is making lower high. And beware of these divergences. These divergences actually works. Right, as you can see here, this volume here made a higher low, right? But this was making lower lows. So the volume wasn't coming low anymore. And as you can see, inevitably shift over. I need to start paying attention to that, by the way. Same thing here. You see this was going up, making highs. The volume was making lows, right?
What is it doing now?
It's making lows, you see. So even if it comes down, goes back up, and make another high, if this volume keeps making lows and breaks underneath here, then it's going to be a sell to the downside like this.
Has it been making those?
It's making its first low now, while this is making its first high. So you might have one more high to make, like a struggling high. Right, so if you pay attention, we have a triangle formation here. So it's a squeeze to the upside, like a compression area. So this comes back down here and then goes back up there, then breaks out here. It's actually gonna level this area. I'll go right back inside the range. You see over here, as this was coming down, volume actually was doing a divergence to the upside, and then inevitably it popped out and kept going to the upside. So all these data is free on my channel. I just look at it as data, as just additional data for your trading.
It's not one.
Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you guys for joining in. Hope you guys took a trade and took profits. See you next week, Tuesday.
Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. Get either the Essential Plus or Premium plans absolutely free. All you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, start trading Forex indices and commodities with up to 800k of Blue Guardian's capital risk-free. Just pay a small one-time fee to take the challenge, hit a profit target and get funded. Then keep up to 90% of your profits and enjoy fast weekly payouts. Now for futures traders, Blue Guardian Futures offers up to 450k in funding with 100% profit on your first 15k. With low targets, no activation fees and unlimited resets, it's one of the best deals in the industry. Visit BlueGuardian.com or BlueGuardianFutures.com to start trading today and grab their limited time discount code.